Hey guys, it's Cassie, and welcome back to my channel, Miraculous Talk. I'm so sorry for the long hiatus, but like many of you, this time of year has been crazy busy for me. I'm just glad that Miraculous took a small break and showing episodes, that way I wasn't missing anything. But I'm back now, and I will be making up for lost time with the videos that I have planned. So, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video, a theory, or any miraculous buzz. Without further ado, let's talk Miraculous. So in today's video, I'm going to be focusing on the upcoming episode, Häxan. And that is going to be premiering on Gloob this coming Tuesday, September 14th at 7:30 p.m. Brazil time, which is actually 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So from what we've seen in the trailer, it seems that Marinette and the family are going out of town to London, and Marinette is leaving Alia in charge as a temporary ladybug should anything happen while she's away. And I'm not gonna lie, Alia looks super apprehensive in this trailer. Like she's going, what am I gonna do? I don't wanna be Ladybug. How am I supposed to do this? I hope I don't have to be her. I mean, if you were in Alia's head, that's probably what she's thinking. So the next thing we see, there is Natalie and Gabriel, and Natalie has in her hand Häxan. And it's like a little USB. And apparently it has some type of virus loaded up onto it. And the goal of this virus that's on this little USB is to take over Markov and make him Robustus again, with the intent of everyone giving him their most prized possessions. Now, before we go on to what happens next in the trailer, let me just say this has to be a plan made up by Natalie because this is too smart to be Gabriel. It's kind of right in line with Optigami, and that was pretty much all her too. It may have taken 4 seasons, but they finally learned how to be a threat to Ladybug, and they have been on the offensive. Obviously, we know everything's going to work out because we've already seen Rocketeer and Wishmaker, but while we are on the topic of those 2 episodes, it does make the reactions that Cat Noir had in those 2 episodes all that more gut-wrenching because now we know that Ladybug gave her Miraculous to someone else to be Ladybug. And this is going to bring up an interesting point. I don't know how Cat's going to react to this. I know their suits are supposed to have quantum masking, so they can't see each other's identities and tell who each other are, but surely Cat Noir is going to know that this is not his lady. But back to the rest of the trailer. So we see that Häxan has been plugged in, and we see Markov get taken over and turned into Robustus. He sends out a signal through all of Paris, and apparently Marinette and family are not out of the city limits yet, or at least of the range of the attack, because the train is hit by the same signal, and her parents, like many other people in Paris, decide to capture what they hold most dear. And what Tom and Sabine hold most dear is Marinette. So Marinette ends up in the collection that Robustus is accumulating. It is a pretty smart plan. I mean, theoretically, Ladybug would think her earrings are the most precious thing, and Cat would think his ring is the most precious thing. So, theoretically, they would give Robustus their Miraculous, which is a pretty smart idea. So we see Alia transform using the Ladybug Miraculous, and then we do see her, jumping over the roofs of Paris, and we see Cat Noir off in the distance, so we know he's seen her. And then we see them in another trailer in what looks like a museum. And they are surrounded by all these people of Paris, and I'm kind of guessing here that the people want to put them in Robustus's collection and put their Miraculous in the collection. There is one important detail in the second trailer that I did not notice until I was putting this video together. Okay, if you look at this image, see Robustus as his green hologram self, look to the right of what looks like his ear. You see Marinette. So, when Alia sees this, because they can see this image, when she sees the image of Marinette, she's going to be thinking she has to beat Robustus, she can't fail, she has to free Marinette so she can become Ladybug again. That all of Paris is depending on her to free Ladybug. So that's going to be a ton of pressure on her. But look at Cat standing right next to Alia, and look how upset he looks. He looks so angry. Now we all know that Adrien does have feelings for Marinette and just doesn't share them. But look right there, that is them coming through. In that picture, I'm showing that he is angry that they have taken somebody he cares about. But this also is going to bring up a very interesting point and maybe raise some questions for Cat Noir as the season goes on. First off, he's looking at this image going, Marinette's been captured. He's angry that she's captured. But then he's like, wait, if Marinette's there, she's not my lady. But, as I've already discussed, I don't think he's going to think Alya is his lady, and he's going to realize the difference. So, could this mean he starts putting the clues together and saying, wait, my lady was different that day, it wasn't her, Marinette was trapped, look at all the other times Marinette has been around. Is he going to start putting the clues together and start suspecting that she's Ladybug yet again? I honestly don't know that he will, but it is an important thing that you see Marinette in that hologram image. So when the episode airs, I think we really need to pay close attention to that moment and either see where it goes from there in the episode, or maybe see if it comes back later in the season, and just see if that's something that kind of resonates in Kat's head. Because it could play a role of things going forward, either in the Lady Noir relationship of the reveal, or in Cat Noir's realization of his feelings for Marinette. It's going to be interesting to see how Cat and Alya as Ladybug work as a team, because it's going to be different, and I mean, this is another reason why I think Cat's definitely going to notice, quantum masking or not, that this is not his lady, because it's going to be a different kind of chemistry. I mean, we know he worked well with Reina Rouge. We saw that in Sabotage. I don't think I said that correctly, but you know what I'm talking about, when Reina Rouge first showed up. So we know that he can work with her, but at the same point, it is not the same relationship and the same dynamic that he has with Ladybug. Alya also has a bit of a disadvantage, because even though she's watched Ladybug all this time, you know, as a team member and as the lady blogger, she does not have the same experience as Ladybug, the same muscle memory, the same, you know, chemistry with Cat that Ladybug has. So I really think that's part of the reason she didn't give the Miraculous to Cat Noir to be Mr. Bug, because she needed somebody that was already on par in their normal fighting stances, their normal fighting routines, that could help Alya defeat the bad guys, and she knows Cat Noir is the person to do that. I've also been thinking about this trailer and the episode Dearest Family, and I think the fact that Marinette's parents get taken over by this Akuma spell, so to speak, and that they take her captive, I think that might be a catalyst in Marinette's brain about, you know, maybe putting together a letter, which I think Dearest Family is going to see, and we'll talk more about that in another video. There's one more thing I want to talk about before I wrap this up, and that is, what do you think Alya's name is going to be? I don't think she'll go by Ladybug, that won't make sense. And I mean, yeah, she could say she's Ladybug, but obviously she's not. She looks different, her costume is different. So what do you think her name might be? She could call herself Reina Bug, but that doesn't make sense because she's not transformed as Reina Rouge, or Reina Furtive as she is now. She could go by the name Scarlet Beetle, Lady Scarlet, Lady Beetle, the Scarlet Lady. She has a few options, that's for sure. But in my personal opinion, I think she's gonna go by the name Lady Beetle. It just seems very Alya. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think she's gonna go by Lady Beetle? Will she come up with another name entirely? And how do you think Cat is going to react to Alya being Ladybug? That's it for me today, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!